Excuse me, sir. Have you seen this man?
No.
Oh, sorry. Are you all right? Do you feel ill?
I don't want any trouble, sorry.
Wait, isn't any trouble? Can I help?
No, thank you. I don't need help.
Well, are you with anyone?
No, I'll be all right.
Look, I'm a nurse. Why don't you come with me? I can take a look at you.
A nurse?
Yeah, it's not far. You can at least sit down. You look worn out.
I nearly fell off then.
Go away or I'll call the police.
Actually, I work here. I'm a doctor.
You can't call me, young man. You don't look anything like a doctor. I have worked as a doctor's receptionist for years, and none of our doctors ever looked like you.
Well, I'm the new kind, designed to be more accessible to patients.
You're more likely to cause a heart attack than cure one, dressed like that.
You're the new receptionist, aren't you? Mavis.
Mrs. Ryder.
Right. Well, let me show you the way in and introduce you to the others. Mrs. Ryder. We wouldn't want you mistaking Dr. Thompson or Dr. Carlyle for escaped psychiatric patients now, would we?
Doctors should look like doctors, not disc jockeys.
Yes, Bradley Chambers. He was admitted yesterday. Yes. Perforated appendix. Yesterday. Yes, I realise that, but as I've said, I'm the family doctor and... Thanks for your help.
Was that wise?
Thanks. I'm just so worried about him.
I know you are, but...
I think I've really messed things up this time, Helen.
You don't know that for sure. Chances are he'll be okay.
If he dies, there'll be an investigation. Even if he lives, his mother might not drop the case. I should never put my love life before a patient. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Any word from Pete?
No.
Hi, everyone. This is Mavis. Mrs. Ryder, the new receptionist. And this is Dr. Helen Thompson, one of our senior partners. And this is Jude Carlyle, one of our junior partners. Helen, Jude, Mavis.
Hello, Mavis. Come to save the day?
Well, I'll certainly do my best, Dr. Thompson, should the day require saving. And I do like to keep my working relationships in perspective. So it's Mrs. Ryder, if you don't mind.
Fine. We don't mind, do we, Jude? Dr. Carlyle?
Certainly not, Dr. Thompson. We could do with a bit of formality around the place. I look forward to working with you, Mrs. Ryder.
Dr. Kwame, would you be so kind as to show Mrs. Ryder round before morning surgery starts?
Oh, it'd be a pleasure, Dr. Thompson.
Very well. Dr. Kwame, I sincerely hope you're not going to see the patients dressed like that. Hello. Hello! There must be something wrong with the system.
Hi, I haven't got any appointments this morning, have I?
Who exactly are you?
Oh, I'm Faith. I'm just checking to see if I'm free. Oh, Faith Walker, practice nurse. You must be the new receptionist.
Yes.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of things around here. Oh, press that one if you want to put people on hold. I'm just seeing this young woman first. And you are?
Mrs. Ryder.
Oh.
Does she have a name?
It's Irina.
Is Irina what?
What is his second name?
I don't think I should be here.
Oh, it's just that we need to register you.
No, I cannot register a patient without a full name.
I want to go now. I'll be all right.
Oh, no. It's okay. You don't need to register.
Nurse Walker, you cannot attend to a patient without a name.
Look, it's okay. I'll check you over really quickly and then you can go.
No, I feel much better.
Come on, it'll be fine.
This isn't usually how I do things, Nurse Walker. Hello.
There's nothing to be scared of.
You are very kind.
It's my job. Now, have you been to see a doctor?
No.
I think it might be an idea if you did. Just keep your arm straight for me. It's okay, I'm nearly finished. That's good. Blood pressure's normal. Now, if you can just lie down there for me. Right, now, do you know when the baby's due? Well, what about your last period? Can you remember when that was? You look like you're quite far on. It's okay, you can sit up now. So where exactly are you staying?
With some friends.
Oh, friends.
They are very kind.
Look, Irina, I know you're scared, but I really do think you need to get to a hospital as soon as possible for a scan, just to find out when the baby's going to be born.
I don't want to go to hospital.
OK, well, why don't you see one of our doctors here, but just to be on the safe side?
I'm sorry, I can't. I don't want to see doctor.
But...
What's that?
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Huh?
Well, there's this girl I found on my way in this morning. She was wandering down the high street.
What about her?
Oh, she's heavily pregnant. I'm pretty sure she's homeless, probably from Eastern Europe by her accent. And, well, I managed to examine her. Then I tried to get her to see one of the doctors and she just got upset and ran off.
Didn't she tell you anything at all?
No. I only got her first name, Irina.
Well, don't see what else you can do.
Yeah, but I can't leave her wandering around the high streets of Lethbridge. I mean, what if she goes into labour?
Then someone else would have to take her to hospital. Look, if you don't know where she lives and you don't even know her full name, I don't see what you can do to help her. You've done your best. What more can you do?
Right.
Is that it?
Well, I didn't have much time to pack, did I?
Yeah, of course. Oh, welcome back.
It's good to be back. Who'd have thought a baby would need so much stuff, eh?
I just do.
It's been a hell of a time since I last had anything to do with...
Oh, don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Let's hope so. It really is good to be...
Yes, I...
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen this man? Please, sir. Excuse me, sir. Please, have you seen my husband?
Well, you made quick work of that.
Takes after his father.
Yeah. I've been thinking, I didn't finish the nursery, did I? So I thought I might do it this afternoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got the decorators in to do it.
Oh, no, fine. That's fine. Something else, then?
Oh, Mac, this is a baby. There's always something else. Actually, you can start by changing his nappy.
Oh, right. Yeah, good.
Oh, la, la, la.
I warn you, I haven't done this for a long time. It was terry toweling and safety pins in my day.
Welcome to the modern world, Mac. Oh, and we don't wrap them in swaddling clothes anymore either.
Irina, are you all right? I was really worried with you running off like that.
I'm sorry, but you were so kind. I have nowhere else to go.
Do you feel ill?
I feel very tired.
Well, do you want me to call one of your friends so they can come and get you?
I haven't been telling you the truth. I don't have any friends.
See. Well, have you had anything to eat? Well, why don't you come inside? You can have some of mine. Oh, no arguments. I've got plenty. If you're really lucky, I might even let you have a bit of my Mars bar. Yeah?
I think he just smiled.
Don't be ridiculous.
I think he's getting the hang of it early.
No, he's impressed with my amazing nappy-changing techniques, eh?
What do you want for lunch?
Dunno. Could go out somewhere.
Picnic?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Are you serious?
Absolutely. We haven't done it for ages. We can go to the park, can't we? Come on. Let's go and get things organised, yeah?
Come on, darling. Yeah, we could feed the ducks, couldn't we, Kieran?
Well, if we start loading the car up now, we should be ready in a couple of hours.
You know, my dear, you've got a brilliant future ahead of you.
I'm very flattered. And curious. What was it exactly you wanted to discuss with me?
Hello, Dad. Sorry, mate.
Benjamin, this is Juliana Malekwa. She just started at St. Phil's. This is my son, Benjamin.
Hello. It's Ben, actually.
Jilly.
Don't just stand there, Benjamin. Grab up a chair and decide what you're going to eat. I'll order you some steak, shall I?
I'm a vegetarian.
Of course. Of course. You know, you and Juliana have so much in common. She's a vegetarian, too. And a keen cyclist. Isn't that right, Miss Malekwa?
So, how's the Mars bar?
Thank you, it's very nice.
Perhaps when you've had something to eat, you'll feel more like going to see one of the doctors.
No, I don't want to.
Look, Irina, if I'm going to help you, you're going to have to tell me what's going on.
I have nowhere to live, and no one I can trust.
Where are you from?
Serbia. I shouldn't be in England. I am afraid I might be sent back.
Is that why you won't see a doctor?
I think they might report me.
So, well, look, I promise you I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. So what exactly are you doing here? Are you trying to seek asylum or...?
No, I am searching for my husband, Dragan. I have been told he is in Lethbridge. He has left Yugoslavia many months ago. Have you seen him?
No, sorry. He's very handsome.
Yes. He is seeking asylum because he is Serbian and should have been in the army. He was expected to fight for Milosevic, but he refused. He did not think people should be killed for their beliefs and would not go to war. But in Yugoslavia, you cannot refuse to fight. Some, I am not sure of the word.
Deserters?
Yes, some deserters are put into prison, killed.
But Milosevic is in prison now, isn't he?
Yes, but the army is the army. If Dragan returns, he will still be arrested. And who knows what would happen to him.
Oh, why did he leave you behind?
He said it would be dangerous for me to come. He promised to bring me to England when he got asylum. He does not know about baby. When I heard nothing from him, I became very afraid. I did not want to have my baby alone, and soldiers kept coming to the house asking for Dragan. I knew it's possible to bribe a truck driver to bring you to England, so I did that. The journey was terrible.
Must have been.
We have some friends in London who let me stay for a few days no longer because they are being watched by immigration all the time. They have not heard from Dragan since he first arrived, but a friend of theirs thinks he might be here.
So, you've no idea whether your husband's been granted asylum or not?
No, I don't know. What should I do? I have no money. I have nowhere to stay. And the baby is coming soon.
Right, it's going to be all right. Look, there's a new centre for refugees in Lethbridge. Maybe they can trace your husband. Look, I'll try and find the address, all right? You just stay here a minute. Trust me, OK?
OK.
Oh, Helen, can I have a word?
You can have as many words as you like as long as it's in the bar. I'm going to faint if I don't eat. Oh, it's not about Mavis, is it?
No, it's that girl. She's come back. It turns out she's a refugee and she's trying to trace her husband. I'm going to take her to the refugee centre. You know, the new one on Cannon Street.
Are you sure that's the best thing to do?
Well, she trusts me and I kind of feel responsible for her.
Well, I'd call the refugee council, let them deal with it.
I can't do that.
Well, it's up to you, but I don't think it's a good idea to get involved.
Oh, like you do, you mean?
What?
I mean, you have been known in the past to get a little over-involved with patients.
Well, yes, but illegal immigrants, that's a different matter.
Oh, I don't think it is. She's at risk and I'm going to help. I will be careful, I promise.
Good luck.
Come on, I'm going to take you to the centre on Cannon Street. If your husband's in Lethbridge, we'll find him.
But you must be able to tell me something about him.
I'm sorry, I can't discuss his condition with you.
But I am Bradley Chambers' GP. Surely you can give me some information.
I'm sorry, Doctor. We've been told not to speak to you.
How dare you come here?
Sorry?
And so you should be. Have you any idea what you've put me through? What you've put Bradley through?
Miss Chambers, I'm so sorry about what happened.
Are you?
How is Bradley?
Do you know how ill he is? What he's had to go through because of you?
I'm so sorry.
Don't bother apologising. It won't make him any better, will it? All the sorries in the world aren't going to be any good to Bradley.
If it makes you feel any better, I feel terrible.
It doesn't make me feel better, Dr. Carlyle. How often do you miss your house calls?
I haven't missed a house call before.
It's a pity you had to start with ours.
Of course, Juliana. My son could have been a brilliant surgeon too, but he has this thing called a social conscience, always wanting to put something back, working with people. But I know he'll give that all up when he meets the right woman and settles down.
Look, I think it's about time I left.
No. I must be
leave.
getting back to the hospital myself. I want you to stay and make sure Juliana gets her coffee. Goodbye, Juliana. I hope to see you soon. I can assure you my son is more interesting than he appears.
So, when shall we have the wedding?
I'm sorry about that.
I was lured here under false pretenses. He said he wanted to discuss a new surgical procedure. Well, I've never heard it called that before.
Typical of my dad.
Don't worry. My mother's always doing the same kind of thing.
And don't you mind?
Yes. But I get a lot of free lunches.
Is he there? Is he safe?
Good news. Now, they haven't heard from him for a few weeks, but they gave me the address of the last place he worked.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, do you want to go and take a look then?
But of course.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, we will.
Aye, right. Like trying to prise you away from the surgery.
Come on, you're just as bad as I am.
Not anymore.
We'll get in a couple more partners. Give ourselves more time to ourselves, eh?
More time on the golf course, more like.
Kate, please, I'm making an effort here.
I know, I'm sorry. Mac?
Yeah.
We will be all right now, won't we?
Yeah, of course we will. The drinking was just a glitch. I put all that behind me.
What do you think of Juliana?
Well, I wish you hadn't tried to set me up. I could start my own relationships.
Well, we know what happened in the past.
Dad?
I'm very disappointed in you, Benjamin. I was only trying to help.
Well, I'm fine, thank you very much.
Well, don't blame me if you end up marrying an entirely unsuitable woman.
Like you did?
Please, don't bring your mother into this, Benjamin.
Well, you asked for that. Now, have you got to go? What to do? Oh, and Dad, one more thing. Stop calling me Benjamin.
Goodbye, Mavis. I hope my son is not as much trouble to you as he is to me.
Bye, Mr. Kwame.
Не могу да веруjem да се то ти.
Puno sam se zabrili brzo za nebe.
I applied for asylum months ago, but my case doesn't come to court for another 6 months. I did not know what to do. If I had known Irena was pregnant,
The main thing is you're both together now.
Irina?
What's wrong with her?
I think the baby must be due. We've got to get her to hospital.
No hospital.
Irina, you can't have the baby here.
She's in safe hands now.
I hope so. You must think I'm a terrible person to leave my wife. I love my wife very much, but if I'd stayed, they would have arrested me.
Irina told me all about it, that you refused to fight in the war.
I didn't contact Irena after I came to England because my solicitor told me no one is ever granted asylum in England now. There are too many refugees. The journey is dangerous, and without asylum, life is very, very hard here. I didn't want Irena to have to live like me. I thought if I never contacted her again, she would find someone to look after and care for her. But I didn't know about the baby.
Could you have known?
Oh, I'm a fool. Irena is my wife.
Hey, don't give yourself such a hard time. You're back together now, and that's all that matters.
But what will happen to us now?
Dragon, stop worrying so much. Your wife's having a baby.
Dragon!
Go and be with her.
You okay?
I've been to the hospital.
What?
I had to say how sorry I was about everything.
Jude.
I know. I couldn't wait. And I saw his mother.
And?
Well, I kind of...
You apologised, didn't you?
I had to.
Do you realise what you've done? By apologising, you've said it was your fault.
Well, it was my fault.
But, Jude, you've admitted liability. Do you realise how foolish that is?
He's beautiful. We are going to be a very happy family here in England.
Irena, if we cannot get asylum, we will have to return home.
If you go back, won't you be arrested?
Perhaps. But it will be okay. I will think of something.
I wish there was something I could do.
Oh, you've done enough. You have given me my wife and child, and I can't thank you enough. I will go ring my solicitor and tell him about our situation. Perhaps it will help our case.
He looks just like his dad. Hey, why are you crying?
There is something I want to tell you. I have to tell someone.
What?
2 weeks after Dragon has left, some soldiers came to the door looking for him. They would not believe me when I said he was not there. They searched the house. One of them searched the bedrooms. He made me go upstairs with him. He said, "That is a big bed, Irena. That is a big bed for one person." Then he pushed me onto the bed and...
He raped you?
I am not sure my baby is Dragan's.
Are you going to tell him?
No, he must never find out. But I had to tell somebody.
But do you think it's best that he believes that this is his baby?
This baby needs love. We have lost many children in the war, but this baby will have a chance. Promise me you will not tell Dragan.
Of course not. But I really do think you should tell Dragan the truth. He might understand.
It is better like this. Many things went on in my country. Things you would not imagine. What has happened to me is nothing compared to some people. It was only 2 weeks after my husband had left. Maybe this is his baby.
You're very brave.
And you are very good. Thank you very much.
Oh, please. All your cousins and a legion of kids.
Well, it's either that or they come to us, and to be honest, I don't think I could cope.
No, neither can I. All right, it's a deal, but only for a week.
Well, if we do it near Christmas, then we can do Mother as well.
Speaking of Christmas, I promised that we'd see Patrick and Sam. And I have to see Liam at some point. He hasn't been in touch for ages. Well, apart from when he sent that card when Kieran was born. And he's his stepbrother, for heaven's sake.